Cameron and I are traveling down some back roads here in the Mount Magazine Wilderness area, and as you can see, there will be several water features that you will cross as you're heading towards this particular destination. Now, if you want to know more about exactly how to get to this destination, you are welcome to Facebook me or email me, and I'll have that information at the end of this video for you. These are back roads again, and it's advisable to use a four-wheel drive if necessary. I use my Subaru Forester, which is awesome, and no, they did not pay me, but I love using my Forester in these areas. Now, one of the things to keep in mind when you're back here in these areas is safety first, and also be sure that you clean up anything that you take with you, because these are beautiful areas and we're trying to keep everything natural and keep everything safe. So for your own safety, be sure that you are able to do these types of hikes and are capable, and always have somebody to go with you just in case. So you can see we turned off the road and we're heading now to where we will pack into this particular creek area to go to the falls. There are two ways to get to this falls. We are taking the most difficult way to get to this particular fall area, but there is an easier way, and you can take this particular road that we're on right now about another 400 yards up, and you will be able to hike down the hill to the left. You'll even hear the falls back in there. So I will have some information on that as well for you on my Facebook page or wherever it is that you're watching this at. So Cameron and I both hope you enjoy. We hope you enjoy this journey with us back to this beautiful waterfall area in the Magazine Wilderness area. Cameron and I are about to take an adventure. We're going to do some bushwhacking up a creek and hopefully find some falls that we've never seen before. We're not quite sure what the name is, but we're heading into the woods to see if we can't find them. Gonna be fun. One of the things about going for waterfalls is that, as you can see, there are lots of rocky areas going up through these places. And so, but our goal is to follow this creek up. What a beautiful area this is. And I hope you can hear the water. It's moving pretty good. Right now there is snow on top of Mount Magazine. This is the Mount Magazine Wildlife Management Area. I believe it's area 420. And so we're going to see if we just can't make our way through the stickers and the briars. We're going to find a different way around this. When you're doing this type of, quote, bushwhacking, so to speak, it is best to do it in the wintertime, simply because you can see where all the briars are, you know, ahead of time, whereas in the spring and summer there's so much green that it's kind of tough to see. So we're gonna make our way back down toward the creek again. Cameron and I are slowly making our way up this creek. It has not been easy, but that's why we love it so much. sometimes getting to beautiful places, kind of like life, takes time, takes perseverance, takes endurance, takes strength. You get the picture. So that's one thing I keep praying for, is God to give me strength so I can keep up with my son while I still have time to do it. As most of you know, he and I enjoy coming to these areas. As you can see, this is a pretty rugged area. This ain't easy. So we got another tree. You see all the thorns that we're having to go through. It's close to this water. I was hoping there wouldn't be this many thorns in this area, but boy, I'm telling you, it is thick. But I can assure you that the payoff is well worth getting stuck every once in a while. And every so often you'll find little animal trails, like right here. You can kind of see how the leaves are kind of disturbed through here. Animals come right through here. So that leaves you a little bit of a easier way to go, except when you get hung up on your tripod. Right now, as you can see, we're having to survey possibly going across. I can tell we're getting close to the waterfall area because it's getting more narrow. You get more cliffs on either side. Let me come up so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So, he and I are going to have a decision to make. Probably go to the right and walk along that hillside area, hopefully. It is narrow through here, but that means there's a waterfall up ahead. All right. Remember the cliff area that I earlier had spoken about? We couldn't make it up the creek through that way. It was too cliffy, too steep, too many rocks, and we did not have the right gear today to go up the creek in the water. And so you can see how far we had to climb up. And our prayer is that when we get up and around, let me turn around here, we still have to go up and around through this area. So we're hoping that once we get kind of maybe another 100 yards, we'll be able to go back down and see these beautiful falls that are here. Like I said earlier, sometimes in order to really get to beautiful things, you've got to climb some mountains and some stones and some rocks and some trees, but keep persevering, because eventually you will get to the beauty. I thought I'd give you guys kind of a little bit more close-up of the falls. These are 2 of the 4 falls that are in this area. Now, the way we came was probably the most difficult way. There's a better way to get here, and I will come back and show that way, but still, even coming the easier way, it's still difficult to get down here. I busted my rear a couple of times coming down this way, but I tell you, this is a beautiful, beautiful water feature here in in the Magazine Wildlife Management Area. I have not seen anybody photograph this particular waterfall, and so if I may be if I may be a little prideful, and I'll do some research, but if there's not a name for this particular fall, I'm going to call it Cameron Falls. And so I'll do some more research, and if there's not really a name for it out there that I can find, then if y'all don't mind, I'm going to name it Cameron Falls. Beautiful place. You can see Cameron is right down there on the other side filming. And then again, right behind me here, there's another falls that goes down. There's several smaller falls that go down through this area. And that's where we came from, is down that creek area. Pretty rugged, but man, is it beautiful. Right now we're on top of the falls. Cameron's down getting a picture of this upper fall area. You can see behind him that Cascade Fall that I videotaped earlier. And he's taking photos of this top fall right now. There are some really beautiful cedar trees up in this area. If I go down that rock, I'll get into his shot. But on up there, there is a waterfall that is on up there that I really can't get from here. But there's another waterfall there, but that will be another day. This has been great, but I can tell you it has been a little brutal trying to get here. I'm not gonna lie about that, but it's been well worth it. What an incredible area. Beautiful, beautiful area. God never ceases to amaze me. So you can see where we came from. Down through that area, and that's where we walked up through. And it was gorgeous coming up through there. Rocks, oh man, the rocks everywhere. But when it's wet like this, I tell you, these rocks are slick. So that's one thing to be careful when you're coming in areas like this. I did walk up the creek a little ways because I heard the water flowing pretty good up here too. And as you know, I cannot resist that sound. So this is another, man, beautiful water feature area. I'm gonna see if I can walk up here so you can see what's up here with me. Let's see if we can get up here. Don't try this at home, folks. Wow. Man, oh man. I tell you, I'm starting to really appreciate the beauty even greater here in our beautiful state. Wow, what an incredible area. Thank you, God. And I guarantee you, on up there a little ways, there is a waterfall, because that's mountain. And but again, I'm going to save that for another day for you guys. So that'll be another adventure when we come back this way. But you can see how beautiful that is. My.